marriage is originally 50-50. Marriage is really 50-50. That's how marriage is supposed to be. But you do have other marriage couples out here that the man is paying all the bills. Man is paying all of them. All the woman got to do is give him sex and come home and be loyal to him and stuff. Then you got the other ones where mostly the woman is paying all the bills right now. Why? Because the man may be going through something financially, or when she got together, she just makes way more money than him. He's working, but she got her a corporate job, a government job, and he over there working fast food or something. You got all types of situations going on. But I'm just here to say this, because everybody keeps asking about this 50-50 thing online, and they doing podcasts about it. They doing this is big topics to people. And so my thing is, you got many people right now that's saying, oh, I need many women right now. Let's say women. There's women that's saying, I need me a man who I don't want a man who, and we gotta do 50-50. I don't want to do 50-50. I don't do that. My mama ain't had to do that. My grandma ain't had to do that. My such and such ain't had to do that. My auntie and all this stuff and stuff. Man, and then you got men that's saying, oh, that man, that woman, she ain't gotta pay nothing, or she can't live in, we're not gonna be living together in my house. She gonna do what I say and all this stuff, and she gonna do that, or I'm gonna throw her out and all that. You gotta be taught how marriage is supposed to be. The Bible teaches you how marriage is really supposed to be. So what's up with us? Like the scripture in the Bible, I believe it's in the book of Psalms, or Proverbs, I believe it's Psalms, but how the Bible explains how a woman, if her husband, all right, now here we go with this, listen to this, the man's supposed to submit to the Most High. But the Bible says, for women, if your husband is not submitted to the Most High, is not a child of God, you need to win your husband over by your behavior. By your behavior. Don't try to win your husband over by what you got on. The fancy stuff, the fine jewelry and fancy hairstyles and all that stuff. It's not good to try to win over a man like that. Why? Because, think about it. For a woman who's wearing a lot of makeup, right? I'm just going to throw this in there. This ain't got nothing to do with 50-50, but I am kind of painting a picture. It's like with a woman who wear a lot of makeup at the club. She meet a man, they're together. Then when they finally move in with each other, she not wearing that makeup no more, and he see her actual face, and he don't want to be with her. You got men out here who's paying all the bills right now, all because he don't want to lose that woman because she look too good. He think that's the only woman that he can get. And they married together. But think about that. Why did she marry you then, bro? How much money you making? Uh-oh. See, man, we got to be careful with that. Men and women have different mindsets when it comes to money. And this is a problem. Of course, money. Money. Money is the reason why people are getting divorced. Money is 90% of the time is the reason why people are getting divorced. It's because of money. It ain't got nothing to do with no cheating. It ain't got nothing to do with all that. She said, oh, well, the woman probably found divorce because she's saying, well, I'm finna get that money. And I got his child too. Uh-oh. But you want to pay all the bills over there. You want to pay all the bills, and at the same time, you gave her a baby, and now she about to leave you because she finally caught, and she catching you cheating. So now she about to leave you. She gonna tell him that you cheated on her. She gonna tell, and she got your child, and she ain't signed no prenup. Uh-oh. 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 You already basically have to give that woman something. Even if you sign a prenup, they said that you had to at least give her something. Don't have to be a lot, at least something. Even if she still do sign a prenup. See, this is how much women are protected in this world. Especially if she have your child. So when it comes to this 50-50, you got to understand something. Let me just go back to what I said already. How men and women have different mindsets when it comes to money. Okay? Now, you can disagree. You can agree because everybody is going to disagree. Don't you notice that everybody disagrees with you when they get in their feelings? Or if they was taught something wrong growing up, they're going to disagree. Have no facts for it. They're going to say, well, look, somebody else doing it. Like with this 50-50. Somebody else doing it. Look, they doing it, but that's not you, though. And how you know what's really going on in their relationship? When men get a lot of money, the man, he want the supermodel. The man want the supermodel. The man don't want that old basic chick anymore. The one that he knows for a fact he ain't had to work too hard for, and he wouldn't have to work too hard for it if he didn't have no money. A man want the model chick, the one that dudes are falling to her feet, flopping to her feet, bowing down to the woman. That's the type of woman that a rich man wants. The one that gets all the attention. So guess what? They're going to get that type of woman. Most of them be loyal to that type of woman. But that type of woman don't even really want him. So he about to be paying all the bills for no reason now for a woman who don't even love him. Then when women gets money, women, they don't want multiple dudes. No, women wants, their standards gets crazy. Their standards are already crazy without the money. But when they get rich or they come into some really good money in this life, not saying be rich, but their standards, their man got to be making a couple million a year. Yes, that man has to be making a couple million a year for that wealthy woman to get with him. For that woman who making really good money to even show him any attention. He has to be a certain height. He has to be a certain color. His muscles has to be a certain size in order for her to even look his way. This is the mindsets of men and women when they get money. You gotta understand something, y'all. We living in a time right now where marriage is becoming extinct. It used to be here, now it ain't here no more. You feel what I'm saying? People don't believe in it. People don't want to believe in it. People don't even want to involve themselves in it. Why? Because social media has destroyed the mind. Social media has showed you that that man's supposed to pay all the bills. Social media is showing you that woman's supposed to look like this, have this type of plastic butt or plastic face and boobs and stuff. She's supposed to look like that if you're going to pay all the bills. This is what social media is showing you. Social media is showing you that it's cool to have multiple women, fellas. Have multiple wives, multiple girlfriends. It's cool for social media is showing you women that it's cool for you to be popping your pussy everywhere. This is what social media is showing you. It's cool to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing that. This is what the Cardi B's is showing you. The Ice Spices and Sexy Reds. They're showing you that it's okay to pop it all everywhere. Have multiple men in your phone. You don't gotta dress. I mean, go outside dressing with your titties out. You ain't wifey material. And stop saying you are, because you're not. And dudes, you're not husband material. So stop saying you are, because you're not. So now that I broke all that down for people to understand that there's different types of mindsets when it comes to marriage and when it comes to when a man gets rich and when a woman gets rich. It's different mindsets. A lot of men right now are paying all the bills in the household. Woman ain't got to do nothing in there. And at the same time, she cheating on him. And at the same time, she might not be cheating on him, but she don't even really love him. She only there because, and she making money on the side. See, this is what women are also doing. They're making their own money on the side. Good money. Most of the time, these women be making more money than a man. But they're making their money on the side, and they're going to keep their money in their pocket. They're going to keep their money in their pocket because that man over there, they see that he's paying all the bills. So they saying, oh, well, shoot, I'm living like a queen and all this stuff. And you ain't living like no queen. That man just can't see through you. Think about it. Look at, man, what's that dude name, bro? Dr. Dre and his wife, his ex-wife. That man got to pay that woman $200,000 a month. Not a year, a month. Until she gets a job. That is her job. Taking his money. That is her job. Taking that man money. And that's a lot of women's job. See, dudes gotta be careful. You gotta know who's really wifey material, fellas. Ladies, you gotta know who's really husband material. And that doesn't mean for you to go and be out here just looking for a man who can pay all the bills and stuff. See, shout out to Charleston White. Did Charleston White say that? I think he said that. I think he did. Or somebody else did. But they said a real woman won't allow a man to pay all the bills. And I thought that was just facts. A real woman will pay something. Will help that man. Not put all that baggage and luggage on that man. Unless that man says, oh, nah, babe, I got it. I got it. Nah, babe, I got it. If that woman did offer him and say, I help you with the bills. No, I'll pay this. And that man be like, nah, babe, I want you just to, you can just pay your car note and put food in here and all this stuff. See, I'm one of those. That's how I would be in my marriage. I won't pay all the bills now. No. Don't work like that. She would have to pay one of the light bill or cable bill. One of them two. Because women use some lights now. She'll be paying something in there. But I'm paying the rent or the mortgage, whatever. She paying her own car note. We both can put food in the house. We both gonna be taking care of the kids. But she gotta at least pay the cable bill or the electric bill. A real woman would not accept a real woman would not accept that man paying all the bills. A real woman don't do that. These little hoes, these little men are hoes too, but these little ones who feel like they just too cute to pay a bill, or who feel like they don't have to, that they're obligated to just sit around and just not do nothing. Those type of women who want a man to take care of her, get away from them type of women. Get away from them. A real woman would not allow that man to pay all the bills. A real woman, a real wife, would not allow that man to be stressed out like that. Or if he is stressed out, would not allow that man, because let me tell you something. You could be up one day and down the same day. You could be up one day and down the same day. Money come and go. They doing some stupid stuff nowadays in this government. How they able to go into people's accounts and stuff and freeze money and take money out. I'm hearing about a lot of people who saying that they log into their account and they see that it's money missing that they don't even know about. They're taking people money, y'all. Wake up and pay attention to your accounts. But I'm so tired of going online and seeing this be some type of debate or be some type of be a conversation and stuff, because they know that people are going to tune into it and listen and give their little stupid intake on it. And you know the black women, I pissed somebody off. You know the black women gonna have to jump in on it. Black women gonna jump in on it, and they're gonna say, well, that man need to pay all the bills. A real man gonna pay all the bills. This is what black women says. But you don't hear those Mexican women over there complaining about that. You don't hear those white women over there complaining about that, about their man not paying all the bills. They don't complain about it. They're not complaining. White women and Mexican women, they working. You see them out there with their husbands doing construction. They out there working with their man. The white woman, they're out there getting a job. They have college degrees and they're educated, and they're the ones they're out there helping their man in the household. They're both raising the kids. They're both doing that. They're both putting food in the house. They're both splitting up the bills and stuff. I'm pretty sure the man is taking care of the rent and stuff, but that white woman ain't letting that man do everything. You see her outside working in the yard too. But then we get to the black woman. Hey babe, can you come out? Can you come help me on work outside in the yard? What? I just got my nails done. What? Man, you tripping. My hair gonna get messed up. You tripping. Huh? Work outside? You ain't no real nigga. I need me a nigga who gon' work outside, do that himself. Kind of remind me of Norbit, Rasputia. But when Norbit come in there and tell her something gotta get done, she look at him and say, "You do it." That's a typical black woman. You do it. I ain't doing that. Hey babe, can you pay this? Hey babe, did you pay the light bill yet? What? Nigga, you pay that bill. That's the black woman for you. And you wonder why so many black men, why black men don't respect black women. You notice that, right? I don't hear about these because I'm seeing a lot of black men and white women being together nowadays. White men and black women, and I love it. But I don't be hearing about that black man dogging out that white woman. I don't be hearing about that white woman dogging out that black man. I don't be hearing about that. I don't know what y'all heard about, but I don't. I don't be hearing about that black man dogging out that Spanish woman. That Spanish woman dogging out that black man. I don't hear about that too much. I heard about some of it before, but I don't hear about it too much. Now, when you get to the black man and the black woman, that man dogging her out. It could be a whole bunch of reasons why. Because she's allowing it. She lazy. She doing it to him too. You know, it could be multiple reasons. But a real woman is not going to allow a man to have all that on him. Marriage was not invented for that. Marriage is called a helpmeet. Y'all work together. That's what a marriage is. Marriage, shout out to Kevin Samuels. I didn't agree on everything he said, but I agreed with him when he said this, because Kevin was for marriage. Kevin was for marriage. It's just this world nowadays, they're not really for it. Today's world, they're not for marriage. This world looks at marriage as prison. That's how a lot of women see it as that. They see marriage as prison. You got to submit to that man. That man got to lead. He got to do all that. So we got to listen to that man and do all that. Yes, that man's supposed to lead. But if he's not a leader, that's not your husband then. Men, we're supposed to be leaders. But there's not really no leaders. That's the problem. That's the problem. There's not really any leaders that we can say that a woman can look at him and say, oh, that's a real man right there. He this, he that. Too many men nowadays got babies out of wedlock, got baby mamas all over the place. Think about that. So we gotta understand something, y'all. We're living in a time right now where marriage is becoming extinct, and it shouldn't. That's the only thing. The Most High invented marriage. Marriage, marriage, marriage. Not living together for 10 years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and y'all not married. That's out of order. That's out of order. Marriage. Marriage is a job. Marriage is a job. You're supposed to help each other, not look for somebody to take care of you. If that man wants to take care of her, okay, let him do that. I ain't saying y'all can't do what you want in your marriage, but I'm just saying marriage was originally made to be 50-50. It was made to be 50-50. Understand that, okay? Like, comment, share, subscribe.